Sam Bankman-Fried, the disgraced founding father of the collapsed cryptocurrency trade FTX, turned into arrested withinside the Bahamas on Monday after U.S. prosecutors filed crook costs. SBF's arrest accompanied receipt of formal notification from the USA that it has filed crook costs in opposition to SBF and is possibly to request his extradition, the authorities of the Bahamas stated in a declaration. The arrest turned into the trendy lovely improvement in one of the maximum dramatic falls from grace in latest company history. Mr. Bankman-Fried, 30, turned into schedule to testify in Congress on Tuesday approximately the disintegrate of FTX, which turned into one of the maximum effective companies withinside the rising crypto enterprise till it imploded truly in a single day ultimate month after a run on deposits uncovered in $8 billion hollow in its accounts. Prosecutors for the Southern District of New York showed that Mr. Bankman-Fried had been charged and stated an indictment could be unsealed on Tuesday. Separately, the Securities and Exchange Commission stated in a declaration that it had legal costs referring to Mr. Bankman-Fried's violations of our securities laws. The crook costs in opposition to Mr. Bankman-Fried covered court fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy and cash laundering, stated someone with expertise of the matter. Mr. Bankman-Fried, who turned into the best individual charged with inside the indictment, turned into taken into custody via way of means of the Bahamian government, the individual stated. He turned into arrested rapidly after 6 p.m. at his condominium complicated withinside the Albany and withinside the Bahamas, consistent with a declaration from the Bahamian police. The timing of while Mr. Bankman-Fried is probably moved to the USA turned into doubtful. While the Bahamas has an extradition treaty with the USA, the technique can take weeks, and on occasion a ways longer if a crook defendant contests it. Mr. Bankman-Fried turned into cooperative for the duration of the arrest, consistent with someone acquainted with the matter, and could be held in a single day in a mobile luller at a police station. He is scheduled to seem on Tuesday in Magistrate Court in Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. A spokesman for Mr. Bankman-Fried declined to comment. Nicholas Bias, a spokesman for the U.S. Legal Professionals Office, additionally declined to comment. The aftermath of FTX's downfall. The unexpected disintegrate of the crypto trade has left the enterprise stunned. A spectacular rise and fall. Who is Sam Bankman-Fried and the way did he turn out to be the face of crypto? The Daily charted the staggering upward push and fall of the person at the back of FTX. Market manipulation inquiry. Federal prosecutors are stated to be investigating whether or not Mr. Bankman-Fried manipulated the marketplace for two cryptocurrencies, main to their disintegrate. Parental bonds. Mr. Bankman-Fried's mom and father, who train at Stanford Law School, are beneath scrutiny for his or her connections to their son's crypto enterprise. Frantic exchanges. Text from a collection chat that covered crypto leaders from rival groups confirmed the leader government of Binance, any other crypto trade, accusing Mr. Bankman-Fried of orchestrating trades to destabilize the enterprise. Earlier this evening, Bahamian government arrested Samuel Bankman-Fried on the request of the U.S. authorities, primarily based totally on a sealed indictment. Damian Williams, the U.S. legal professional for the Southern District of New York, stated in a declaration. "We count on to transport to America the indictment with inside the morning and could have extra to mention at that time." Lawyers worried with inside the case expressed marvel on the suddenness of the arrest. Mr. Bankman-Fried have been extensively predicted to stand a crook indictment. But complicated white-collar fraud instances can take months to build. Until the arrest, Mr. Bankman-Fried turned into slated to testify remotely approximately the FTX disintegrate in a listening to in the front of the House Financial Services Committee on Tuesday. The listening to remains set to head ahead, simply without Mr. Bankman-Fried's testimony. The American public merits to pay attention without delay from Mr. Bankman-Fried. Approximately the movements that have harmed over 1 million humans, Representative Maxine Waters, who chairs the committee, stated in a declaration. The public has been ready eagerly to get those solutions beneath oath earlier than Congress, and the timing of this arrest denies the general public this opportunity. They have additionally targeted on whether or not Mr. Bankman-Fried and his hedge fund engaged in marketplace manipulation that could have helped motive the failure of outstanding cryptocurrencies ultimate spring. Ever due to the fact FTX collapsed, the SEC and federal prosecutors have moved speedy with requests for files from numerous parties, which includes a number of the huge monetary companies that invested up to $2 billion with inside the crypto trade starting ultimate year, stated humans briefed at the matter. It is doubtful whether or not the federal government are searching at charging all and sundry else in reference to the disintegrate of FTX. It isn't unusual for an SEC civil criticism to show extra records approximately the occasions that cause the submitting of costs in an indictment. Surprisingly for an government going through crook investigations, Mr. Bankman-Fried had given severe media interviews with inside the wake of FTX's disintegrate. At the latest Dealbook Summit, a New York Times event, he blamed massive control failures and sloppy accounting for his organization's implosion, insisting that he did now no longer ever attempt to vote fraud or knowingly dip into the budget of FTX clients to finance different investments. When FTX filed for financial disaster, Mr. Bankman-Fried stepped down as leader government. He turned into changed via way of means of John Ray, a pro-company turnaround professional who oversaw the unwinding of the strength buying and selling organization Enron after an accounting scandal in 2001. In a financial disaster submitting ultimate month, Mr. Ray stated that the control of FTX pondered a whole failure of company manipulate. Mr. Ray turned into additionally scheduled to testify to the House on Tuesday. In an organized declaration, he stated FTX have been a mess.